What's up, candle peeps? It's Dave the Candle Dude, back again with another video. We're going to talk today about how to add wicks to a candle, a jar candle, specifically our friend 5 o'clock shadow, because it's all about our manly indulgence here. I stated this in a previous video. It's almost a 4-inch in diameter opening here. One wick, nowhere near enough, guys. You got to have at least three, let's say at least two, probably three for a candle this wide at the opening. One wick will never cut it. Why did they sell it with one wick? Because that's how they get you. It's my favorite expression. My kids laugh at me all the time, because I just walk around all day saying it. That's how they get you, which is apparently a middle-aged dad thing. There's a few tools that you're going to need. We are going with 3 wicks today. There's a number of tools that you need. And what you will need is, 1, a My Heat space heater or other heating device. Some people use a heat gun. I don't prefer it. You'll need an apple coring tool. No, we will not be eating apples today. We will need a candle. Let's see if I can get this over here. Candle heater, candle warmer, whatever you want to call it. There'll be links to all this stuff in the description. I always say that, then I always forget, but I'll remember. Shot glass. I have a ceramic shot glass here, over the hill, but I'm not going to show you that part. Over the hill shot glass, baby syringe, 3 wicks. I'm using 4-inch wicks this time, pre-waxed. These are not slow burn wicks, but these will do for our project today. And then what I use is a wick placement tool here. I'll give you a link to the kit that I bought. I bought a kit that had the wicks, the placement tool, and these stickers, which are what you use to stick it to the bottom of the jar. So that's all the stuff you need. It's a bunch of stuff. I know it's a lot, but this is all what you need. And I've already done one of these previously, so I kind of know. And what I've been doing while I've been talking to you guys is just kind of heating up the jar here with my space heater. Can you see this? I think you can see it. Anyway, heating up the jar, heating up this apple coring tool, heating it, and in a minute you're going to see why we're heating it. So let's put this down here now. There we go. So I heated this bad boy up. I got a little cardboard box here. Put this candle in. Here we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the wick out of this candle, just pull it out just like a core from an apple. Live, kind of live. Making sure this apple core tool is very hot. It is indeed. Good enough. Here we go. Oh, that came out. Oh, man, that was good. Twist a little bit. Pull up. Look at this. Come on now. Where's my wick, though? Yeah, my wick got jammed down in there. Don't want to celebrate too early now. Going back in. All the way down, push down, twist, pull up. Got my wick that time. So this came out in 2 pieces, which is an improvement, because when I did this yesterday, it came out about 150 pieces. You're going to see why in a second here, why I'm using new wicks. This thing's a disaster. It's all curled up and whatnot. So we're not going to be using that. And it's kind of messy. That's why I put the pieces here in a box. But check that. Perfect hold. So what we're going to do next, I may stop this because I got to get some paper towels. Back in a second. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to mark the areas on this candle that we're going to drill down. We're going to make 3 more cores for the wicks. And I used to get all crazy about how precise I was, but you don't have to be that precise. It just has to be 3 wicks in a triangle pattern. So I'm not gonna show you how I do that part, but I'll pull out the cores and do that for you right now, actually. Here's number 1. Man, heating up the, I gotta tell you, heating up the core tool and heating up the candle makes it so much easier. Look at this. Came out in one big piece. Love it. Straight into the other one, hit the bottom, twist, pull. Another perfect core. One more. Little heat here, grab a little heat. Got some wax on my carpet here, guys. Just gonna reheat my coring tool. Just like satisfying videos. I recommend satisfying videos. Here you go. Whoop. So we now have 3 holes basically ready for wicks. Let's see if we can. There we go. 3 holes ready for wicks. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take my first wick sticker. All this is, it's a double sticky, it's like double stick tape, but in a circle. Okay. Mess that up a little bit, it's okay. All you do, you peel off the backing off the top side, press down firmly, peel it away. Now you got a wick with a sticky bottom. Put it right inside here. Wick placement tool. Put it down into the hole. Push down firmly. See, this is why you pull out an apple core. Why you pull out use the coring tool, because you get down to the bottom of the jar. Now you can stick the wick to the bottom of the jar. No muss, no fuss. I used to melt down the entire candle. That used to be how I would do it, and I kind of graduated to this more sophisticated way of doing it. I like it much better, and it's more satisfying and faster and neater too. Well, not really neater, but you know what I mean. So here we go. Thread the wick in there. Down the hatch. Wait, is this ready? Yes, it is. Get in there. Here we go. Push down. Pull up. One more. Oh, need my wick first. Here we go. Grab your wick, press down. Wick placement tool. Got a little wax on there. I'm not gonna complain though. The one I did yesterday was a mess. Okay. Notice there's no video of the one I did yesterday. Press down firmly. Voila! Peep this. 3 wicks. So now you will start to see why we have our warmer here. I'm gonna turn off my heat here. It's starting to blast me with some heat. So now, see if I can do it this way. So there you go. So move over a bit so you can see. Don't need my tool anymore. So now, take our shot glass. Place it on the warmer. And unfortunately, it's very, very unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to melt these perfect pieces down because I wonder if I could put one in the middle. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see if I could squeeze one of these in. Get down there. Okay, there was a space in between the 3 wicks, and the wax is nice and soft and very agreeable, so I was able to shove one of these wicks down in there. So what I'm going to do now is place some wax in the shot glass, melt it down, and then use the syringe to load it up in these holes. Couple things here. First, you can see wax that I put in here, the core is pretty much totally melted. Second, I'm using my candle warmer and I'm blasting it at the same time with the space heater. Speeds up the process quite a bit. Third, here's the candle. You see I stuck one of these cores in the middle of the 3 holes. You can see these 3 4-inch wicks that are in place now. And now we just need to use this little Jim Dandy right here. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Wait, hold on. This way. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We gotta really okay. Don't know if you can see this, but this side seemed to fill up almost halfway, whereas these 2 sides did not. And I think because this one's making a very tight barrier, this one is not, so the wax is distributing evenly among these 2 sides here. Next, burning the next core in here. 1 more core after that. Then we'll be able to test the candle. It's been about 1 hour. You can see where I filled in the holes, the cores that I took out. And because I used that syringe and I was able to waste very little wax, you can see we're almost up to the top here. Wax did settle a little bit, but not a major issue. So what we're going to do now is trim the wicks. What we're going to do is use this little popsicle stick here. This is to let me see where the level is going to be, where once the wax levels off and melts completely and we get a full burn, where is the wax line going to be? That's what the stick is for, because the sides right now are higher than the middle. So I'm going to use that stick as a guide. Grab my little wick trimmer here and trim this. I didn't do it on camera because it's hard to do that with one hand. You can see these look a little long, but I'm keeping them long on purpose. Always err on the side of caution. Make them longer than you think they need to be, because you can make it shorter, but you can't make it longer. Now I'm going to light it up, and I'll come back and show you if we get to a full burn. Okay, guys, it's about a half an hour. We have achieved full burn. Look at this. You can see that band. That band going all the way around. Looking good. Looking good. All the way around. Check it. Smell isn't too strong, so I'm going to do a review on this 5 o'clock shadow candle now that I have the wicks installed, but it's going to go into my review that it came with 1 wick and I had to replace, had to put in 2 additional ones. But we have gotten full burn.